Ladies and gentlemen, the commissioner of the Point Misery Ballers Fantasy Football League, Joseph Davis. Welcome to the Point Misery Ballers 2022 Draft Lottery. Tonight we will discover who among us will claim first pick in this year's fantasy draft. First and foremost, I want to thank our sponsors. This year our draft is brought to you proudly by the Laurel Mall, Leroy's Lawn Service, and the Goalpost Bar. Without your support, none of this could be possible. Some things to note before we begin. This year's draft is tentatively scheduled for July 3rd at the Brandon Smitley residence at 4 o'clock. We'll try again to this year do a live draft if we can get everybody there, but if not, we will go with the online format we've used in years past. The league is now accepting any proposals for rule changes for the 2022 season. To submit a rule change, raise it in the chat where a live vote will take place, and if majority rule on it, it'll pass. We once again will be operating on the $20 entry fee with the same payout structure as years past. 20 for each division, 20 for third place, 40 for second, and 100 to the first place champion. The league is asking that everybody this year is paid up on or before draft day. Without further ado, I am happy to present the 2022 Point Misery Ballers Draft Lottery. These positions were randomly drawn earlier today and witnessed by co-commissioner Ethan Davis. This year we will also be determining divisions tonight based on the outcome of the draft. The even positions, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10, will be in the Lima Sweet division, while the odds will be inhabiting the Artie Burns division. With the 10th pick in the 2022 Point Misery Ballers Draft, Backshot Brown, managed by Tyler Ritter. Backshot Brown finished 2021 7-7 and made waves in the playoffs, but lost in the semifinals to rookie manager Matt Rankin. I'm sure I speak for all of us when I say we're very happy you lost, you son of a bitch. With the 9th pick in the 2022 Fantasy Football Draft, I Ate Herbert, managed by Matt Rankin. I Ate Herbert made a Cinderella rookie season, spoiled in the championship where they were taken down by the Iron Nutsacks, after Dalvin Cook, Javonte Williams, and MVS combined for only 9.9 points for Herbert. Matt will look to improve on his impressive rookie season here in year 2. With the 8th pick in the 2022 Point Misery Ballers Draft, the best step bro ever, managed by John Clark. To say that Step Bro's 4-10 2021 season was a disappointment is a bit of an understatement. As the winner of the Zach Harkins Memorial Cup for worst team in the league, this year he'll be sitting on the toilet during the draft. But hey, John, as they say, there's nowhere to go but up. With the 7th pick in the 2022 Point Misery Ballers Draft, Too Many Johnsons, managed by Josie Lynn. Too Many Johnsons stormed their way to the top of the Artie Burns division last season, winning the $20 prize and a spot in the playoffs. Unfortunately for her, she ran into the unparalleled champion of the world, Joe Davis, and lost in the first round of the playoffs, which was a disheartening early exit. With the number 6 pick in the 2022 Point Misery Ballers Draft, Xmas Jackson Flaxen Waxen, managed by Tyler Leak. Xmas Jackson missed the playoffs by 1 game last season and totaled the most points against in the entire league. Some will call that bad luck, but this commissioner thinks that with better management, it could have overcome and been a championship contender. With the 5th pick in the 2022 Point Misery Ballers Draft, Show Me Your TDs, managed by TJ Lipscomb. TDs was able to scrape his way into the playoffs last year with a 6-8 record, but was edged out in round 1 by Maddie's staph infection. Titties was never able to fully get their feet under them last season and will surely be looking to bounce back from it this year. With the number 4 pick in the 2022 Point Misery Ballers Draft, Jizz Missile, managed by Ethan Davis. Ethan was able to take his self-titled Team E to the 4th best record in the league last year, behind only too many Johnsons in the Artie Burns division. However, he met his old rival Backshot Brown in the first round of the playoffs, where Brown backshotted 192 points against E's measly 81 points. It was a crushing and embarrassing defeat that neither fan base will forget anytime soon. With the 3rd pick in the 2022 Point Misery Ballers draft, Salami Hammers, managed by your reigning champion, Joe Davis. What else is there to say that hasn't already been said about Davis? Taking the 2021 Iron Nutsacks to a championship. We could talk at length about the perseverance it takes to come back from a crushing 2020 championship week defeat. We could discuss the 4-7 record, then winning 2 of his last 3 games in practical must-win situations to squeeze into the playoffs. Or we could dust the utter dominance of his team in the playoff coaching displayed by Davis. Regardless of how you slice it, he's the man on top and everyone is gunning for him. We will start with the number 1 overall pick, because I know that's what 2 fan bases are waiting for. All right. With the number 1 overall pick in the 2022 Point Misery Ballers draft, Smitley took Ethan's beer cans to the very top of the league last year with an impressive 11-3 record. Cleaned out the Lima-Sween division and was on top of the power rankings heading into the playoffs. It was in week 1 of those playoffs, however, where he ran into the rookie phenom, I. Herbert, and suffered a soul-crushing early exit. No doubt that for Smitley, we will see if he can take his team one step higher and finally clinch that elusive victory. We will finish with the now known number 2 pick in the 2022 Point Misery Ballers draft, Matty Staph Infection, managed by Matt Deucepole. Deucepole took Staph Infection to the 2nd place in the Lima-Sween division last year and had a semifinal run in the playoffs. Unfortunately for him, he was a 2nd victim to the aforementioned champion of the world, the Iron Nutsacks. Matty Staph has been towards the top of the league every year, but has yet to come out on top. Will this be the time he finally does it? That concludes the 2022 Draft Lottery. I'm your Commissioner, Joe Davis, and thank you for tuning in. Best of luck to everybody in this upcoming year, and may we all have a great time.